Hi everyone, I'm Jodi. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here today. If you're like me, the holidays are coming so fast and the shopping list, the gifts that you need to get, it's not really getting shorter unless you're one of those people that's really prepared and you've already done your shopping. Then you may not need this video, but you may still want to watch it for that special someone on your list. If you're ready, we're going to just jump right in because these are different price points, they're different gift ideas for a variety of people that are probably on your list. So if you are ready, let's just jump in and get shopping. First up, if you've got a child, grandchild, niece, nephew on your shopping list this year, a great gift idea is a book that they can either read or you can read to them. And for that, this is called What Color Is Your Rainbow? If you've watched my channel before, you know this is a book that I published. It's all about diversity. You can see the little characters on the front. It's called What Color Is Your Rainbow? You can get it at Amazon.com. You can get it at barnesandnoble.com. And it's really a book about a boy going to school with some of his friends, and every one of his friends looks a little bit different. Their house looks a little bit different. It's the great story that highlights the uniqueness in individuals, but also highlights the similar interests that people, no matter what their differences are, have, especially in the eyes of children. Next is a gift that's good for anyone on your shopping list, and that is called the Nod Pod. If you have not heard of these, they sell for $34. It's a weighted eye blanket. So just like the blankets that we have seen in the past, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, that help you relax when you have that much weight on top of you, that is the concept behind this Nod Pod. So it doesn't weigh 15 pounds, but each one of these sections do have some beads in them that does give it extra weight, and that weight helps release pressure points in your eye area or wherever else you place this. You can also add little drops of essential oils onto here. You can also put this in the refrigerator or freezer if you want it cool, or you can make it a little bit warmer if you want a little bit of heat. You just simply lay down, relax, and have that little bit of extra weight right across your eyes. The back of these, where you would place it on your skin, is made of cotton, and then the front is made of a soft velvet material. It comes in 6 different colors. I have it in gray. I also picked it up in cream and lavender. Another great gift idea for that person on your list that likes fragrances is this Replica Mini Discovery Set. They come in Lazy Sunday Morning, which is a perfume that has a classic floral scent, blending iris and lily of the valley with white musk to evoke the feeling of waking up in the sun's morning rays. I smelled this one when I was in Nordstrom the other day, and that's what got me to buy this whole set. The second fragrance is Jazz Club, a smooth cocktail of warm scents with contrasting lemon and pink pepper, followed by NIRA oil, rum, and vanilla. Oh, on top of smoky tobacco leaf. That one is also amazing. You can really smell the vanilla and the musk in that one, but it's not overpowering. It's just a really top, sort of at the end of your smell, do you get those scents. By the Fireplace is another one, and it's a scent that combines orange flower, clove oil, and chestnut, a top comforting vanilla fragrance to create the signature warmth and coziness of a crackling fire. This one smelled really good, you guys, and it was one of those smells that you can almost imagine sitting in front of a fire. But it wasn't so strong that if somebody was to walk past you with a scent of perfume, you would sort of stand back. The lady at Nordstrom had this one on, and she said, just smell that, as she kind of whiffed her hand. And it was just the softest little hint of vanilla that you could smell something nice and cozy in the air, but you couldn't put your finger on what it was. That was what I really loved about that smell specifically. It wasn't one of those smells like, you know, the candles that are out right now that are, you know, fireplace smelling candles. It wasn't that smoky smell. It was really that soft vanilla clove with a hint of orange in it is what I smelled from that one. Loved it. What I loved about this collection is each of these scents would smell good and be appropriate for any time of the year. None of them were so heavy that you felt like, oh, that's definitely just a winter wear, or so light and floral that you thought, that's probably not something I would wear in the winter. They were all just that nice balance between a nice soft feminine type smell with a little bit of a hint of either tobacco or musk or clove oil to give a more deep scent. This next gift is one that I've ordered for myself as well as a gift item. This is the Nori Press Iron and Steamer Compact Dual Voltage device. Now, if you've ever noticed that your collar is just a little bit wrinkled, or maybe this little pocket right here, and you already have your shirt on, so you don't want to take the whole thing off, so what do? Please tell me I'm not the only one that does this. Maybe I am. You take your flat iron and you just try to flat iron it so that it looks good, because it's just that one area that's wrinkled. Finally, somebody decided, let's just make it a bigger flat iron, which is what this device is. It's a handheld device. It's got nice corners on it so you can get that nice crisp corner on your collars, and it's essentially a flat iron and a steamer for those areas of your attire that just needs that nice, fresh, crisp iron. They say that it replaces your ironing board. I don't know that I would use it in lieu of my ironing board, but I would definitely keep this in the closet for that last check of your attire before you're ready to head out, and any last minute touch-ups that you need when maybe you don't need to iron the whole thing. I'm really excited to use this, and I think I would use this one a lot. The next two gifts, I don't think I would have needed when I was younger, but as I have gotten older, I am cold a lot more than I am warm. Now, I live in the Pacific Northwest where we truly have 4 seasons. So middle of fall till about the middle of spring, I'm usually a little bit cold. So these are gifts that I have bought myself last year, and I talked about these on Instagram, I think last year, and they were such a hit that I thought, I need to tell more people. I was out snowmobiling this last March, and I was stopped at a fire pit, and there was a lot of people there, and a couple women were talking about how cold their hands were, and they loved snowmobiling, but they just don't like being out in the cold. And I said, oh, do I have the greatest gift idea for you. So what I'm going to share with you guys, you might want to just go ahead and put these in your cart for yourself, because I promise you, you will use them. You don't have to be an outdoors enthusiast. You don't even have to be outside to wear these. I had mine on all day yesterday because where I sit to do the editing, it's by some glass doors, and it was below 30 degrees all day yesterday. And despite my big heavy socks and my slippers, my toes just kept getting cold. So I thought, why am I just keeping those heated socks packed away till winter when I'm cold now? What you do is you just plug, it's a USB charge, and you simply plug in the battery until it's fully charged. It takes about 4 hours. You easily hook it into the sock. Then you slide that battery in a little pocket that's on the side of the sock, and there you go. Now you have your sock and it's ready to go. The best part is you have 3 heat settings. That's the highest. When I've had this on high, it will stay hot for about 3 hours. When I've had it on medium, I've had it on medium for about 8 hours. And then you can go to the lowest setting, and that's lasted me 12 to 13 hours. Now, I just wear these again in the house all day. They're very, very comfortable. And what I love about these is you can just throw them in the washer like you would normal socks once you remove that battery, and you're good to go for the next time. They're very comfortable. The heat element has 3 different areas around the foot. So it's not just the toes that are gonna stay warm. I promise you, this is one of those gifts that whoever you give them to, not only will they be thanking you throughout the winter for this great gift, they will wanna be purchasing them for the loved ones on their list as well. They're that good, and I would not be without mine. In fact, I have 2 pairs because I don't want to be without when one pair is in the wash, and my husband has a pair now as well. I'll link all of these down in the description box below so you don't have to worry about them. I'll also pin them right as the first comment so that you have access to them. So these are heated gloves, and they work the exact same way as the heated socks that I just shared with you. You charge the little battery. On the inside of the glove, you connect the battery, and then you just slide it right into this little pocket and you zip it. And you can see that's right on the inside, so you don't even realize that that battery is there. You can see how strong your battery is, and you can see what your temperature setting is, so you can adjust it as you need. I have found that these on high last about 3 hours, a little less than the socks, and on the lowest setting, they last about 6 hours. The weight of the battery that goes inside the glove is really insignificant. You don't even feel that it's in there. Now, I have a size large. I'm 5'8", I have pretty normal size hands, but I do have longer nails, so mine are a size large. My husband also wears a large, but he doesn't have nails. His hands are just a little bit bigger than mine. So hopefully that gives you some idea of what size you might want to order for yourself or for anyone else. You can adjust it right through here to make it tighter or looser if you need to. It does have elastic right through here, so you do want your hand to end somewhere in this area. I have absolutely loved these. I sent a pair of these to my dad for Christmas last year. He's out on the snowblower in the wintertime, so these make sure that his hands stay nice and warm. If you have somebody that works outside in the wintertime, these are a great gift for them. We ordered a pair for our 19-year-old because she likes to be snowboarding, but she likes to have her hands stay warm. So there's a lot of different reasons. Or if you just like to go for a walk outside and you are always cold, these are a game changer. I don't say that on very many products. These in the heated socks, game changer. The next fun gift idea that I picked up was by Patchology. This is called Fizz the Season. This sells for $25. So if you know somebody, again, that maybe needs some self-care, they'd like to take maybe hot baths and put conditioner in their hair on a Sunday afternoon, or they need to, maybe they just haven't gotten the hint yet. This is a great way to nudge them and remind them to take a few minutes out for themselves. What you get in the kit is a set of the rosé toes. This is a mask for your feet. So there's two in here, there's one for each foot. And you wrap these around your foot for 10 minutes. And then when you're done with that, you throw that away and then massage the rest of the material or the solution that's in here, the ingredients, all into your feet to really give them a good nourishing start to the day or end to the day, depending on when you want to use these. You also get the chilled rosé mask, which is a face mask. There's two of them that come in this pouch, and it is sealable so that after you've used the first one, you can go ahead and use the second one. I like to keep these chilled so that when I put that mask on my face, my skin benefits from the coolness that comes from this being in the refrigerator. I also keep the other two items that come in this box in the refrigerator, and that is the served chilled on ice and the bubbly eye gels, which this is my absolute favorite. I love having these in the refrigerator. I have not tried this one yet, so I'm looking forward to trying this served chilled on ice. And you get all of these for $25. Now this next gift, I am going to break up into stocking stuffers. This is by Laura Geller, who I love her makeup. She's a professional makeup artist who has had her own cosmetic line for years. You guys have probably used one or two or multiple Laura Geller products before. Her products are of a good quality and at an affordable price, which is one of the reasons I love starting people with her eyeshadow palettes to give them maybe their first taste of Laura Geller beauty. This is her Guest of Honor 4-pack eyeshadow palette. Each one has a different look to the palette. Each palette comes with 6 eyeshadows and then 2 powders in the center that you can use for additional eyeshadows or contour and blush. This one is called the Social Butterfly. I love that one, that's really pretty. This one is the Hostess. And this is perfect for that person on your list that is a little bit more on the warm side and is comfortable playing with some darker colors. And then my personal favorite, I'll probably keep this one for myself, is Dancing Queen. Look at those colors. I love the idea of this one and that one. I think those are stunning. Like that screams holiday party, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve party. Love it. So for 4 different eyeshadow palettes, 6 colors plus 2 face powders each, sells for $39. So for 10 bucks, you get an eyeshadow palette of Laura Geller quality. If you know somebody that loves makeup, they would probably love the whole kit. Again, I'm gonna break it up and add some of these into stockings. And as an added bonus, this was listed as one of Oprah's favorite things for 2023. The last and final gift I had to share with you guys today is a gift that I don't know that I would have been as hyper focused on before COVID, but going through COVID and starting to think about what is each person in the world touching, and then I'm touching things like, I don't know, doors or coat hangers or just items at the grocery store, shopping carts, for example, I've got a little bit germed out. So I started using these hand sanitizers by Touchland. I love the size of them. They're not as thin as a credit card, but they're about that size. You can slip them into your purse. They're small, even though they're liquid, they're small enough for TSA so you can travel with them. They're vegan. They add hydration to your hands, which was important to me because many hand sanitizers really start to dry out my hands. They kill 99% of the most common germs. They have a nice soft scent, but not so strong that it overpowers my perfume, for example. And they contain aloe vera, so it really does help moisturize my skin while I put these on, so I don't shy away from using these. They are a little bit more expensive. Again, I'll break this up into some stocking stuffers. That's been my preferred method of gift giving lately for friends and family, is just buying a cute little stocking, not something that I expect them to keep from year to year, not something I'm gonna expect to see hanging from their fireplace or their mantle, but just a cute little way to package a gift that adds, you know, some little individual things that they can still unwrap, but the way I give it is instead of all these little gifts, they're all wrapped and then given in a larger stocking. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas on how you give gifts throughout the holiday season or even during birthdays. That's just different than the normal wrapped up with a bow. So please share those with me in the comments below so everyone in the community can read them. We're all looking for something different and fun to do this holiday season. Well, that does it for me this episode, you guys. If you want to see a few more gift giving ideas before the holidays, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always out and about looking for new, unique, and affordable gift ideas, and I love bringing those to you. That does it for me, you guys. There will not be a video this Friday. As you know, it is Thanksgiving week in the US, so I'm gonna take the next couple days and spend it with friends and a lot of family. I'll see you next week on Tuesday with another video. If you're here in the US, happy Thanksgiving.